On this episode of Game Shack, I'm at a real arcade. Coming up next. Hey, everybody, welcome on back into the Game Shack. As my sweet cold open might have already told you, I'm not actually in the Game Shack. I'm here at the closest arcade to my house, which is in Monroe, Michigan right now, which is about 20 minutes north of Toledo. It's right outside of the Detroit area. So anyway, if you want to come visit this arcade, we are in southeastern Michigan. Anyway, I'm going to let the owner of this arcade introduce himself, give you the name of the arcade, and then we're going to talk a little bit about what it is to own a real arcade in the year 2022. Without further ado.
How you doing? So my name is Dave DeSlover, and we own ULEK Stores Pinball and Classic Arcade in Monroe, Michigan.
Well, thank you. And so I just discovered this place 3 weeks ago, even though I've been living in this area for about 3.5 years. Just walking around, I heard that there was a pinball place around, and I walked a little bit in. So if you do come here, you have to just walk past the movie theater and keep on walking for a little while, then you'll see it. I was just blown away by the amount of games you have in here. Now go ahead and tell us again, how many machines do you have? Because you have some arcade, but you have a lot of pinball.
Yes, so we have 22 pinball, currently we have 22 pinball machines here at this location, and we've got 14 classic arcade games.
In terms of pinball, and if you want to learn how to make your own virtual pinball game, check out my video on this, but for real pinball, you have an amazing amount of new games. You have some older games like Meteor, that is an awesome game. You have all these new Stern games like Willy Wonka and Godzilla, Rush. You have the new Rush. You're getting the new Ultraman game tomorrow?
We hope so. It's on its way. We have games all the way from 1976, like you alluded to, the Stern Meteor game, all the way into the 90s, like the Fishtails, Funhouse, into the brand new Stern, Rush, Led Zeppelin, Godzilla, Jersey Jack, Willy Wonka, American Pinball, Hot Wheels. So, I mean, we try to get them in from all the different manufacturers and the latest and greatest. So like if you came in today and tried a pinball machine and came back 3 weeks later, I'm sure would have 2 or 3 different ones that you didn't see before. We like to rotate them around.
Yeah, so I mean, beyond the fact that there's an enormous selection of games here, they do rotate them. But if you were interested in buying a new Stern game, but want to get some stick time, this is the place to come if you live anywhere in this area, because I got them all. I mean, it's mind-blowing how many of these games that you have. You have Batman, I'm just reading them out right. Hot Wheels, Iron Maiden, Guardians of the Galaxy, Star Wars, Batman, Rush, Led Zeppelin, Jurassic Park.
Brand new Cactus Canyon.
Oh yeah, the Cactus Canyon is in here. So I mean, it's just a huge amount of games. You don't want to drop $7,000 without having played the game a little bit. Absolutely. So this is a great place to come and do that. They have Capcom versus Marvel, Mortal Kombat, Dig Dug. I mean, they got a lot of stuff here. And what's really cool about it is that these places do not exist, by and large, anymore.
They're hard to come by.
They really are.
Hence why we opened this place up. My wife and I used to take our kids all the way to past Detroit and or Brighton area, which, I mean, that's an hour 15 minutes for us. So we wanted something here for our community to have something to enjoy along with ourselves.
Yeah, it's crazy that, I've been doing this show for over a year now. I'm a big pinball fan and video game fan, obviously. And to have this here, I mean, not only is it, talk about nostalgia and like, oh my God, it's an arcade, but because it's so clean, new, and all these machines are mostly brand new, and even the old ones, they look brand new, it's like a walk down memory lane, but modern, I mean, it's awesome.
And bringing that into the community, we also have women's pinball tournaments once a month. We've got co-ed tournaments, all ages, all skill levels. They're always on Saturdays, the first and third Saturday of the month at 11 a.m. So even if you was wondering, what is it all about, come on down and enjoy yourself. If you want to do a tournament, we give away giveaways. We have launch parties. We try to get. We even have arcade fighting tournament. So we try to get the community involved.
Go ahead and give them your web address.
Our Facebook group is ULEK Stores Pinball and Classic Arcade, but our mother company is ulekstore.com.
And that's that's ULEK.
Yes, ULEK store.com.
Okay, and you're on Facebook too.
Yes, sir. And that's ULEK Store, Pinball and Classic Arcade, and we're also on Instagram.
You've been an amazing host. It's a real short video today, but if you got a chance, if you live anywhere near here, come on down. First of all, he's a freaking super great guy, but these machines are awesome. I mean, just that you could play all of these brand new, very expensive pinball games right now is a super big treat. All right, everybody, if you like this sort of content, please give me a thumbs up on the way out the door. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't, all that kind of good stuff. Love each other. And until next time, I'll see you in the Game Shack or here.
Be sure to visit evilgeniusentertainment.com for exclusive content, swag, casting call news, and much, much more.